Why do so many people reach success and then fail? One of the big reasons is we think success is a one-way street, so we do everything that leads up to success. But when we get there, we figure we've made it. We sit by in our comfort zone and we actually stop doing everything that made us successful. And it doesn't take long to go downhill. And I can tell this happens because it happened to me. Reaching success, I worked hard, I pushed myself, but then I stopped. Because I figure, hey, I made it, I can just sit back and relax. Reaching success, I always trying to improve and do good work, but then I stop. Because I figure, hey, I'm good enough, I don't need to improve anymore. Reaching success, I was pretty good at coming up with good ideas because I did all these simple things that lead to ideas. But then I stopped because I figured I was a hard-shot guy and I shouldn't have to work at ideas that just come like magic. The only thing that came was a creative block. I couldn't come up with any ideas. Reaching success, I always focus on clients and projects and ignore the money. Then all this money started pouring in and I got distracted by it. And suddenly I was on the phone to my stockbroker and my real estate agent when it should have been to my clients. Reaching success, I always did what I love. But then I got into stuff I didn't love, like management. I'm the world's worst manager. But I figured I should be doing it because I was, after all, the president of the company. Well, so the black cloud formed over my head, and here we were, outwardly very successful, but inwardly very depressed. But I'm a guy. I knew how to fix it. Bought a fast car. It didn't help. I was faster but just as depressed, so I went to my doctor and I said, Doc, I can buy anything I want, but I'm not happy. I'm depressed. It's true what it said that I didn't believe it until it happened to me, but money can buy happiness. He said no, but you can buy Prozac. He put me on antidepressants and yet the black cloud faded a little bit. But so did all the work, because I was just following along. I couldn't care less if clients ever called. And clients didn't call. Because I could say I was no longer serving them, I was only serving myself. So they took the money in their projects to others who would serve them better. Well, it didn't take long for business to drop like a rock. My partner and I thought we had to let our employees go. It was down to just the two of us. We were about to go under. And that was great, because with no employees, there was nobody for me to manage. So I went back to doing doing the projects I loved. I had fun again. I worked harder, and to cut a long story short, I did all the things that took me back up to success. But it wasn't a quick trip. It took 7 years, but in the end, business grew bigger than ever. And when I went back to forming these 8 principles, the black cloud over my head disappeared altogether. And I woke up one day and I said, I don't need Prozac anymore. And I threw it away and haven't needed it since. And more than success is in a one-way street. It doesn't look like this. It really looks more like this. It's a continuous journey. And if you want to avoid success to failure syndrome, we just keep following these 8 principles. Because it's not only how we achieve success, it's how we sustain it. So here's to your continuous success. Thank you so much.